Do you believe some people are born evil? After her father's sudden and unexplained death, a mysterious uncle, one she had never even heard of, appeared out of nowhere. As his attention toward her grew disturbingly intense, her mother turned a blind eye. Left with no choice, the girl decided to fight back against this looming darkness on her own. The story begins on Lily's 18th birthday, the day that should have been filled with laughter and celebration, but instead turned into a funeral after her father, Richard, died in a tragic car accident. As the priest delivered a heartfelt eulogy, Lily noticed a strange man standing in the distance, watching the ceremony without moving. After the funeral, she sat at the table, lost in thought, while the maids quietly gossiped about the accident.
His body was burned to a crisp. Terrible accident.
Lily couldn't understand why such a tragedy had to happen on her birthday. Just then, the butler walked over, silencing the murmuring maids before offering Lily some words of comfort. He also noticed that her shoes seemed a bit tight. Every year on her birthday, her father would give her a new pair of shoes. But this time, when she opened her gift, all she found was a single key. She held it up from the chain around her neck and asked the butler if he knew what it was for, but even he had no idea. Suddenly, a commotion erupted from the front hall. The living room was now filled with guests who had attended the funeral. Lily's mother was deep in conversation with a handsome young man. When she saw Lily, she introduced him as Charlie, her father's younger brother. Lily instantly recognized him as the man who had been lurking at the funeral. But instead of showing any warmth, she remained cold and distant. Her mother urged her to greet her uncle, but Lily had always hated physical contact, a quirk she had since childhood. Her relationship with her mother had never been particularly close either. She retreated to the kitchen, trying to recall any mention of an uncle named Charlie, but nothing came to mind. Later, she returned to her bedroom, surrounding herself with the shoes her father had given her over the years, as if by doing so, she could keep his presence alive. At dinner time, Lily went downstairs to the living room, where her mother was introducing Charlie to the relatives. When the butler caught sight of her, a flicker of fear flashed across his face. Lily stayed in the shadows, quietly observing the conversation. Something about this man unsettled her. It was as if Charlie was scanning the room, searching for someone, searching for her. She deliberately avoided his gaze and slipped outside. At that moment, her mother happened to walk over, introducing Charlie to her late husband's best friend. Seizing the opportunity, Lily entered the house through another door and sat alone on the staircase at the corner, keeping her distance from the gathering below.
Hello again. Do you want to know why you feel at a disadvantage right now?
Because I didn't know you existed until today.
Because you're standing below me.